So it's like probably the smart move to repair this one, but I don't know. No available instructions. Really? Do I have to advance the story to repair these? Interesting. Hi back, your Nissa. Oh, I have to talk to the shark. You're a dork. Why drive to paradise when you can fly? Automobile trade-ins now available. Only applies to one-way tickets or less. Hello, I think I'm freezing my tail off. We here at Pon Voyage are committed to offering only the utmost standard experience to our valuable customers. Which is why this location will feature breakthrough advancements in the hospitality industry. Above freezing temperatures. Please return once a suitable venue has been established. Check the signs. Yup. I guess I could repair both. Okay. Yup. Iron planks, iron plates, pine wood planks, and steel screws. Yup. Mahogany planks and steel screws. Okay. So we need the mahogany for this one. That's kind of the difference. Well, I might as well just repair this one then. Yep, they're all there. I'm just gonna repair both of them right now, honestly. All right. Yes. Building stuff done. Impressive. Thanks. Oh, hello, it's still me. Yes, it certainly is. Yes, well, as you know, I'm putting together a group of remarkable people to save the world, yes. Right, and you know, the world is a lot colder than they thought. Especially around these parts. It can certainly bristle the coat on your back. And I was wondering if this group of, you know, extraordinary beings needed to get extraordinarily warm, even for a little bit. Excuse me. Oh. And their laser eyes weren't working today. Because the wind makes them cry. How would they get around to keeping warm? How would... Yeah. Not that they don't know, of course they do. But they also couldn't help but notice the thick fur and fireplace back there. I see, yes. Well, I reckon these incredible people would have to first go on a critical mission. This is cute. I like this. It's cute and comfy. A mission? Yes, yes, a mission of great importance. A rescue and recovery mission. Of crucial assets. They would be willing, no, inclined to go on this mission. Yes, of course they would. The secret riches they would be so inclined to fetch are located near the coastline. Hank's voice is creeping into Jack's here. In Whitestone Bay, a box of highly delicate material can be found near the end of the cliff. Message received. What's in the box? Some rocks. Rocks? Rocks. I see. It's of the utmost importance that this objective is retrieved and delivered to me. And then we can see about warming up this crew. Time to get some rocks. Oh, he's got a sauna! That's so cute! That's really cute. Give me more lemon. Okay. Oh, I don't know who that is. That's another new person. Okay, down to the roundabout and then past it. Got it. Go to Whitestone Bay through Timber Crossing. Oh. Never mind. Ah, I didn't get a sign to repair the bus stop. Shit. Timber Crossing is... yeah. Oh, Whitestone Bay is probably here. It's gonna take a while to walk. I knew I should have gotten a bus sign. Wimby. Wimby, Wimby. Also, I just realized that I got a new controller to replace the one that broke. Specifically because there's a couple points in this game where I was like, I wish I had a controller. And then I've just not been using it today. So that's fun. That's fun and smart of me. I guess I don't really need to fast travel here, but whatever. Let me buy that, ooh. Uh-oh. That might be a sign. Might be a sign to wrap up soon. My voice is starting to get a little scratchy. Come on. Oh, Hank teleported. What a beautiful view. Come over when you get the chance, darling. Okay, old lady. Sauna stones. I understand. This looks like it would be fun. Talk to you in a minute, old lady. Pony's construction service. No available instructions. Find and pick up sauna stones. I guess I'll talk to the old lady first. I thought it would be obvious where they were, but I'm not seeing them up there. Ginger. Mmm, yummy. This view makes me feel funny. You know, it's funny. I just stopped to catch my breath. It's as if I was waiting for you to show up. And wouldn't you know it? My little Beardian angel. I haven't been to the bay in ages. I forgot how purple the sky can get sometimes. In that brief moment when the sun confronts the sea. Before calling it a night and promising to return the next day. The captain always had stories about the sun and the moon. No matter where he went, he said, they always kept their distance from the sailors. But still they seemed to egg them on. Teasing them with a rare dance barely twice a day. Like a dog with a ball desperately asking you to throw it straight from their mouth. You got me interested about that last part. Beardian angel. I haven't heard that in a while. You know, me neither. You know, it's a real shame not a single boat's been on this side of the valley in so long. Way too dangerous, of course. No lighthouse to guide them and all. I sometimes miss the captain's stories. He even called in from his ship every once in a while. The radio static building up the tension. While he painted a canvas with his words. I've thought a lot about that static recently, but I've had hardly any luck in finding a receiver. There used to be one up in the lighthouse before it all went down the crapper. Do you reckon you'd be up for another little investigation for an old hag? Okay. Find a radio receiver. You know what? It's okay if we don't go back and refresh all of our guests. We're just losing out on money. We have tons of money. It said the sauna stones were at the edge of the cliff, but I don't... No available instructions. Okay, so we can't repair this yet. Oh. Wait, we found a radio signal? We found a radio receiver? Where? Was it on this floor? I guess it was. Help, I'm stuck. I mean, I guess this is cliff over here too. That the stones could be down here. Oh, it's in a box. He said it was in a box. Sauna stones. Who are you? Oh, it's Wade. Whoa there. Little guy coming through. Watch your step. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Wade. Oh, it's no bother, mister. I'm used to a little trampling. Come to take me back to the boss again? What? No, I wasn't even looking for you. Oh. I see. Didn't I just bring you back? What are you doing here anyway? If Mr. A didn't send you, please tell him I'm gone, mister. I don't think he'll notice either way. You seemed pretty fussed about it last time. He even came out all the way to my house just to get me to look for you. Did he really? Well, that's just because he finally figured I was behind on my scavenge quota. You wouldn't believe how much garbage is actually just useless junk. Takes a real keen eye and a moist sniffer to flesh out the really good stuff. And even then, it's barely good enough, Wade. You're lucky you got lucky, Wade. Don't put that thing in your mouth, Wade. I get that last one a lot. I thought that if he sent after me, he must have at least missed me, right? Maybe cared a little. But as soon as you were gone, he just put me back to digging in the muck. 'Cause that's all I'm good for, a pair of paws. I'm sure that's not true. You're also, very easy to accidentally step on. Thank you, I appreciate you saying that. So anyway, I left again. I reckon maybe the garbage is greener on the other side. Like he always said, rubbish doesn't wait around for trash, Wade. Yes, very sensible. He's always so smart, Mr. A. Anyways, I was just about to go blind with hunger before you came along. So if I'm not keeping you... Wait, I can help you with that. I just recently learned how to cook stuff all on my own. And, well, I don't want to brag, but I nail the boiling temperature for water almost every time. I really appreciated that joke. The trick is not to test it with your mouth. Oh, you precious idiot, Hank. That does sound pretty delicious. And well, if it isn't too much of a bother, there is one thing I'd like to try. A kind of soup. I saw it in a movie once. They don't make lots of those for rats, you know. Cook French onion soup. How do I make French onion soup? Rat-tat to it. Oh. Movies for rats. Oh, well played. Any luck finding a radio receiver? Yes, I have. Oh goodness, yes, that's it. Give it here. First you gotta French the onions? Sounds Bernie. Darling. Oh, game froze for a second. Come on, you piece of... Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I thought that was a man's voice. I don't know, I assumed it was coming from the radio at first. This lady's weird. Tonight at 5, we finally find out what differentiates a hippo from a Zippo. Oh, you little... Now, a new studies published suggests that yes, crabs do think people walk sideways. Just 5 days before the annual showing of the lights, a yearly tradition that's been a staple. Wait. For children and parents alike, the festivity, now recognized as a national holiday, brings a joyful reminder to people all over the country of the independence they fought for. Almost 15 years ago. But no one will be celebrating as hard as the party animals on this Pawn Line cruise liner. This is it. Yay. I'll tell you what, Gary, working below minimum wage feels like the last thing on these people's minds right now. Or mine. I, have somewhere to be. War 15 years ago, a monolith. Why does the game have so much lore? It really does. I'll be right back, Wade. I need to figure out how to French an onion. Ah, honey. I wonder what broke it. Ah, stupid bees. Peaches. Peaches for me. Plums for me. Take all. Please? Oh, my inventory must be full. Okay, fine. Can't go to Winterberry, so... Go to White Lake. Gotta stop by the... farmhouse, that's the word. Gotta stop by the farmhouse to make sure the humans aren't starving. Hiccups. Oh, they're fine. Put the peaches, ginger, and honey in here. And then we'll put, some apples. Will you sell me French onion soup? No, probably after I finish this other quest for her. I guess I don't know what to do with strawberries yet either, so maybe I should have put those in the fridge. Oh well, too late. Having an inventory management system in this game feels a little silly, to be totally honest. It does seem a little unnecessary. Like, I understand needing resources to build stuff, but having a limited inventory space is a little silly. IMO. Blend them into a milkshake? I mean, that sounds delicious. I just don't think Hank knows what to do with strawberries yet. Yeah, I'll leave that in there for now. Where's the bus stop? There it is. I walked right past it. Where is he? Oh, there's an arrow pointing me to where the dog... where the dog doing. What's this? Wow, he's far away. Hello, dog. How goes the mission? Mission accomplished. Wonderful. These will come in handy. Thank you, my friend. You're a good bear. Aw, shucks. Wait, I don't know how to feel about that one. Also, I don't know what that aw shucks voice was. Aw, shucks. Wait, I don't know how to feel about that one. Me too, Hank. Me too. How come? I thought compliments weren't good for you. Not the hollow ones, perhaps. But you weren't born a good bear, you made yourself into one. Same goes for insults. Well, neither feel like the truth to me. Maybe they didn't come from truth. Or they didn't stick the landing. Either way, it's you that has to give the green light. Let's see about warming up, shall we? That hot head of yours can only radiate so much warmth. I don't want to brag, but it is positively steaming. Yes, well, eventually you'll have to burn a couple of logs. Take this and make a little heating room. Old Grandma boiler recipe. I'll show you how to turn it on later. Areas with cold weather will need a utility room to compensate for the low temperatures. Utility rooms need a heater to be functional. Heaters are loud and messy, which means they carry a negative decoration score. Utility rooms will apply the negative decoration score to an area of effect around them. You can see the debuff area by clicking on the room while in build mode. In order to make heaters function, you'll need to add fuel to them. If the temperature drops too low, the heaters will kick in and consume fuel at the rate of 1 per hour, granting heat. There's temperature? Fucking hell. The goal of heating is to never drop below the level the guests require. Going over will have no effect. Better heaters will give more heat and have a smaller impact on decoration. Each utility room will heat up to an entire building, so resorts with multiple buildings will require multiple utility rooms. Makes sense. Okay. So this corner already seems like a great place to start. Needs to be 2 by 3. That's not very big. Oh, I wanted to build a, absolutely. I want to build the boiler first. Old grandma boiler. I'm gonna make this really small and then I can just embiggen it later if I have to. Oh, the decoration penalty is actually really small. So I'm just gonna make this whole corner the utilities. And if I have to, because I just don't think I'm gonna use up any of the rest of this space. I want to move the store here, maybe? Only you can prevent forest fires? I want to... No, I don't want to create a forest fire. That's... If only I can prevent forest fires, then only I can cause them. I have the ultimate power. Have you made a home for your heater yet? Yes. Fuel. Then it's only fair you put it to good use. Oh, well, I didn't need to... Okay. I didn't need to walk all the way back here for that. You could have tutorialized me differently. It's fine, though. Get 48 wood. How goes the heating adventure? Were you able to nourish the fire? Yes, it was very hungry. Good, you're almost a master of a craft now. Quite a cozy craft. Being hospitable. Well, don't be fooled. The fire runs out quickly without a keen eye to watch over it. Make sure you give it plenty of light and water it every day. Wait. I know you're joking. But for a second there, I was about to get a bucket. Who said I was joking? Uh-huh. Jack's Burnables has new items available. Ooh, I can just buy fuel. Excellent. Where do I buy fuel from? Oh, right here. Fuel. That's convenient. Wait, I see a quest marker. Well, if it isn't our gracious host. I've been meaning to ask, how did you end up here? Well, like most of our kind here, we often lived in the shadow of humans. Those of us they had a use for. I was lucky to be large enough that even your kind would have second thoughts. About finding that last snack before bed on the ski grounds. That and of course my coat being thick enough to survive outside. Others that were brought along were not as fortunate. There's always a fire running in your home though. And I'm quite certain it will stay that way until the day I lay down for my last nap. You can grow a thick skin and a warm coat, but no one deserves to sleep out in the cold all their life. I only need 5 seconds outside to agree to that. However, when the humans had a reason for celebration, their warmth was extended to all. I remember how we all gathered around the television to watch other humans tell them stories. Like a magical bonfire, keeping us all entranced. Well, Will does that too. He makes us watch them with him. He keeps watching after we all doze off, and he's still there the next day. Stories are sometimes all we have when reality doesn't suit us very well. There's a big ruined building in High Lake. You might have passed it on your way here. An old radio and broadcast station. That's where the stories used to come from. How did a house tell stories? I'm no expert, but it might have had something to do with the giant radio dish on top. You might be able to give your guests another chance at those stories. If you give the broadcast station the same treatment you gave the ski resort. Nice of you to drop by again. Good to see your tail hasn't fallen off yet. It's holding on for dear life. You mentioned you had a more nuanced reason for jeopardizing your posterior in this cold. Something piquant, you said? I don't remember how to say this word. Piquant?
Piquant.
Piquant. Thank you. I was close enough. Zesty, yeah. A friend asked me to go look for something unfamiliar to cook. Unfamiliar to whom? To my friend. I'm not familiar with what your friend is not familiar with. That word doesn't sound real to me anymore. Which word? I'm not familiar with it. I liked you more before the sense of humor came out swinging. Yes, well, some things have a way of thawing out of you in the sauna. But I did say I could help with your tasty quest in exchange for our little mission. And I'm adamant that your friend hasn't cooked with one of these yet. Behold the bitter lemon. I prefer to eat things that don't hurt my food hole. On the contrary, anything that's worth its weight in salt needs a little contrast. All of this snow would be nothing but glacial misery if not for a little fire. I saved this lemon tree from the old greenhouse down the road when chaos erupted in the valley. Soft green life was not high on the list of protection against harm. Everything was pillaged or burnt. But this one sapling survived long enough to be evacuated. And in exchange for its life, it offered us its endurance, which I now pass on to you and your friend. And if your friend would need some more zest in the future, tell them a hardened but comical character would be glad to offer it. I'm not familiar with who you're talking about. Lemon. Ah, so there's a funny bone in there somewhere. Okay. Let's go drop off this lemon. This game is really deeply invested in the war lore. Well, there's also the whole thing about the fire, which may have been related to the war, caused from the war. I don't know. Because, like, right at the beginning, they talked about the forest fire and some number of years ago that they never specified, and now there was a war 15 years ago, so I could see some correlation there. I thought this was the game you played without war. Apparently you thought wrong. Ah, see, didn't get startled this time. Hello! Oh! Okay, maybe a little bit. You're back. Again. It's hard to get used to not being surprised by that. Did you find what you were looking for? Did I ever? I even found what you were looking for. Oh my, oh golly, that's the ripest lemon I've ever seen. How did you get it? These don't grow anywhere. Oh, this bear has a few tricks up his, behind his, big furry dog looking thing gave it to me. Said he procured it from a glacial greenhouse or something. The Winterberry greenhouse! I thought it was gone. Well, it's still there, kind of. More like a brown house now. Sorry. This is incredible. I didn't think you could grow things like this anywhere in the valley. Well, you still can't. Nothing growing in there but my hate for all things cold. But we could if you fixed it right. Like you did with the farmhouse. I guess so? Yes, we could. If we have lemon seeds, who knows what else could grow in there? Oh goodness, this is exciting. Okay, alright, I'll need some things. I'll need some plants to get started. Okay, so we're doing this. And some chamomile. Yes, hurry up. Chamomile, leafy contrast, and small succulent plant? Are those decorative items? Leafy contrast plant. Small succulent. Alright. Just gonna do some looting. And then we'll give this to her. I'm not gonna bother with the corn, it just takes too long. This is the one thing that I think would be easier with the controller, is it's a little hard to like move and scavenge at the same time. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, I'll get it in a second. I'll do it now, it's paused. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Did you find all the stuff for the greenhouse? Yes, got all of it. Alright, these are good. I think there might be one more thing we need. But I think it'll be harder to get. Repair the greenhouse. Okay. Alright, that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I mentioned it briefly. My voice is getting a little scratchy, so I think, and we're coming up on 4 hours pretty soon anyway. What are we at? Yeah, 350, so now's a perfect time to wrap